Welcome to lunch hour. Let's go. Well, happy Friday. The fireworks have already started in Los Banos as soon as we hit the intro. It is time for your most important viewing of Friday night. myself, my beautiful wife, your favorite couple on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the lunch hour. I am the one half, but I am the handsome, humble heavyweight. I'm the only heavyweight here. Host.
That's good.
Lunchbox, that's one word, capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. Joined as always by my best friend and beautiful, buxom, bouncing bride, Jen.
Switch it up every week.
Got to. This is where you talk.
I did. I said words.
We
God. Hi. We have beer.
have beer and some good stuff, and we'll get to that in just a moment.
We assume it's good stuff. I don't know.
We don't know. It looks like good stuff. Stout season was rather whack this year.
It didn't even exist.
And the worst part, it was cold. We couldn't find any good new stouts,
It's all IPAs.
as always.
Like it.
So that opening track was Espiritu by my boys out of Modesto, Octobra, right here on the lunch hour on WPFR Pirate Flag Radio.
I'm going to open this beer now.
This is the Super Fudge Pastry Stout with vanilla bean and cacao nibs. Brewed and canned by Chapman Craft Beer in Orange, California. Pastry Stout. 9.4% alcohol by volume. Got a nice sweet smell.
It's a little syrupy, but it's not bad. I'll take it, considering that I've had nothing comparable to it all year.
We haven't, and not yet at all this year, huh? Like, we definitely haven't had a stout since the turn of the year.
Probably before.
So, but anyway, we're so happy you're joining us here tonight. We got Madam J, all the way from Manteca, or Tracy,
All the way to Tracy.
via New Zealand. So, we're going to do what we do. We're going to play a lot of music. We're going to hang out. All new bands tonight. We hadn't played, all new music tonight. We haven't played that October song yet. We got a new debut from just the 22nd of March from the band Aware. We have from all the way in Bristol, Virginia, Dallas Danger will be joining us with his new track, The Curse, with his new EP that drops next week. And then we also have my friends from up in them Dar Hills called The Wake, bringing some heavy tonight. And everybody's new favorite feature, Stay Out of That Girl's DMs, where we take your everyday internet creeps and slaughter them for messing with all our friends.
It's the best part. Talk shit about some people that deserve it.
That deserve it. Most deservedly deserving of talking shit about them. So, but we hope you guys are ready for a good night. How's your week been?
It's been strange. It's been long. Had a tooth cleaning on Monday and they knocked one of my fillings out. That was a good time. Super fun time. And today I had a giant burrito, which will be soaking this up, but it was like 50% onions, so I'm not sorry for the hell that awaits you.
For the hell that awaits me. Okay, I'm glad you lent that straight to me. So that's very kind of you. Very kind of you.
Remember when I get on my phone when we do the show and you tell me to get the hell off my phone?
I'm over here texting the link out to people.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to get our friends, family, and neighbors to join us tonight. And then plus, remember, the comments are working tonight, but I wonder if they're only working off YouTube. Because thus far, Madam J is the only one to take a look at us. So I do apologize for that. So, anyway, let's get on. Do you want to go ahead? Oh, and of course, what would a lunch hour be without a fun death fact from the mistress of the macabre, Ellie Von Grimm herself? So we got that for you later tonight. What direction you want to go? You want to take it heavy? You want to do a new Dallas Danger track? What do you want to do?
Let's do the Dallas Danger track.
All right. This one comes to us once again all the way from the East Coast in Bristol, Virginia. Dallas Danger, he does the Danger Zone over on Pirate Flag Radio. He's one of our fellow hosts out here. And dude's been working very hard on his musical career for years. And he's very proud of this new EP he'll be dropping next week. And this is his opening single, which also happens to be the title track off the album. So buckle up. It's a little sad, but you know what? It's a nice chilled out Friday night. Let's go ahead and hang out. This is The Curse with Dallas Danger. Debuting here on the lunch hour. Pirate Flag Radio, WPFR.
Is it .com? I want it to be a .com.
I think it is a .com.
What did that commercial do to us?
It's terrible.
Commercial stuff with me.
Break my back, break my will. The next day, harder still. More I try, the more I fail. When's the end? It's hard to tell. I wear this curse from long ago. Will it lift? It's hard to know. But sometimes I feel the breeze and wonder if there's more. Just beyond the trees, floating off the shore. It's been that way for years. Don't know that it'll ever change. And even if it does, the more it'll stay the same. My father's hands, my mother's eyes. All I've got's how hard I try. Work these fingers to the bone. In the end, we're all alone. I wear this curse from long ago. Will it lift? It's hard to know. But sometimes I feel the breeze and wonder if there's more. Just beyond the trees, floating off the shore. It's been that way for years. Don't know that it'll ever change. And even if it does, the more it'll stay the same. The more it'll stay the same. But sometimes I feel the breeze and wonder if there's more. Just beyond the trees, floating off the shore. It's been that way for years. Don't know that it'll ever change. And even if it does, the more it'll stay the same. The more it'll stay the same. The more it'll stay the
Dallas Danger with his title track off his upcoming EP from next week, The Curse. What'd you think?
I was a little sad, but it was a nice departure from stuff we would normally play on here.
It definitely was something a little different. And the other thing you gotta love about it too is that was the most black metal of kind of a shoegaze video I've ever seen. Like houses burning and shit and whatnot. You could tell the production was really good.
Yeah.
Like it looked movie quality production. So you can definitely tell that Dallas Danger over there has been putting in some work.
Put in the effort.
It's a really good song too. something we could all relate to. You know, just feeling like sometimes you curse, you're downtrodden, everything is what it is, and you know, kind of a melancholy feel to that song. That was a damn good song. A lot of fun. I liked it. Fun is not normally the word I use for that, but it was still fun.
Yay, your curse. It's fun. Oh, I can't see my hands. Okay, I was doing this. Anyway.
Adam J says this dude has the late '90s Toad the Wet Sprocket vibe. I like it.
Everything has led back to Toad the Wet Sprocket lately for some reason. And I don't know why. I didn't love them. I loved like one song. And they're touring. Like I've been seeing sponsored ads on Facebook. They're touring again because everything looks new. It's nostalgic. And then like I'm on a 90s bender on Spotify and like Toad the Wet Sprocket comes back up over and over and over. I don't know.
So do you
Not sure
want
what that
to field those comments? Like first we got
Oh, there's fun.
yeah, our comments are actually working on the main screen
they never
tonight, and they
work on
never
here.
do.
I'm so not used to looking at this.
So Deshaun doing good. Can't wait to call CWA Respect tomorrow. I don't know if you're gonna be there. Are you gonna be there? Like, are you gonna be blind roughing it up?
Nope.
Dang, got hurt training last night, missing. Oh, that's whack, dude. Totally missed that comment. That sucks, dude. Wait, are you missing our show or Next Level? Because I mean, if you're hurt, you can still, dude. You could be the blind and injured ref. Like, yeah,
You
like
have a cane and a crutch.
that's exactly.
Or whatever you hurt. You know. Amanda, thank you. Thank you for saying that you love my hair. It's taken all my restraint to not put it up in a ponytail.
See, but you put in work tonight. Like, I noticed you got dressed for the show.
I didn't really put in work. I just dried it.
It looked like oh, so you didn't straighten it? You just had to straighten her out?
Oh, I straightened my bangs because I have bangs now. I have a lot to hide going on up there.
Honey, do not hide that 5-head. All right?
It's been out enough. Summertime is coming. It might get sunburned. I don't need that. Nobody needs that. Skin cancer. Yeah. I had gone like a year without getting a haircut, and then I left my hair down and was like, what is happening on my head? So I had to go. And go it did.
Deshaun says he's missing the show tomorrow. Atomic drop gone bad. Knee to the gooch. Hurts to walk. Bro, you have definitely earned the right to sit this one out. Knees to the gooch are
Maybe on
no
a bag of peas. Sit it out on a bag of like peas or corners.
Hopefully you didn't get that vasectomy like I got last year, because, bro, that shit hurts. If it's that bad, get a jock strap.
It's like 2 years ago.
That was like 2 years ago.
You don't have a pee.
My son accused me of no longer having a peep. Said it was gone.
The peep is lost.
Lost was the. So, what's going on, Kelly? Good to see you out there tonight. Hope you have a good time watching the lunch hour. Talk about knees to the gooch and shit.
That sounds really awful.
Yeah.
It sounds bad, but when you're in a wrestling situation, there's velocity. So it's not just like, oh, I sat down wrong or whatever. I don't have stuff in the way, so I don't really know how that works for guys. But
Well, I mean, it definitely, like, there's no way that somebody's knee was pointing enough to just hit him in the taint. You know, like, it's a small area. I mean, do people have, I mean, bigger people probably have bigger taints, I guess.
yeah, but it's not like, I assume there was no aiming. It's just one of those things that, like, things gravitate towards it because it's going to hurt that general vicinity. And it just happens because that's how life works. I don't know.
Luckily, I haven't taken any shots there in a long time. Like, testicle, I hit myself in the testicles not long ago. With I think it was when I had my cutter on the spring thing. Like, it's kind of, yeah.
Like the lighter leash.
Yeah, except for it's a cutter. So thankfully the blades didn't catch me because I didn't get double vasectomy, and then the peep would be lost.
People would be lost. People's lost.
As you know, kids say the damnedest things, and mine always has the best opportunity. He did his own show earlier. I was actually waiting because I went to drop, something off to Lenny, and I was waiting to see like someone's commented on your video. What video?
I had to really keep an eye and make sure that he didn't hit go live because he was singing along to some music, and then we played AC/DC, and his own lyrics are pretty unhinged. Shitty learns on YouTube and stuff, so there's catch up in eyes, smacking people in the eyes. Something, it's always eyes, but there were a lot of lyrics.
I'll spank your eye.
Yeah, a lot of lyrics that Bon Scott didn't write.
I missed the kids show. He had all the snacks, I bet. He had just finished an ice cream. I don't know.
What did he have on his face? His face was like, it looked like dirt, but the ice cream was vanilla. So
No, but it was a vanilla chocolate cone. Like,
because when I last saw him, he had vanilla ice cream like up his nose, like everywhere.
it was the chocolate in the bottom.
All right, that checks out.
So,
I don't really ask questions usually. It just
looked like our kid been working in a coal mine when you
Alright.
turn around.
paycheck comes in, I guess.
So, all right, we ready for a fun death fact?
Always.
All right, fun death fact.
Count down the fun.
Don't do another countdown, Lunchbox. From the Mistress of the Macabre.
I want to start
Ellie
off by
Von
saying, rest in peace, Melissa. You will be greatly missed, and I just know wherever you are, giving them hell. Fun death fact. Grieving people, about 30 to 50%, have been reported to experience hallucinations, whether triggered by music or a certain smell. It can also be attributed to why so many people believe in ghosts.
Why is that so quiet?
I don't know, but did you catch it?
Most of it.
First thing was a tribute to our fallen friend, and we'll raise our beers to someone we all lost recently, Melissa Hot Wheels LaBar. Rest in peace, rest in power. We'll miss you, and your scathing sense of humor. One of a kind, really one of a kind.
Yeah. We put it in mild.
She was, when we were all saying we were Letterkenny characters, Andrea had to break it to JoJo that he's a skid.
Yeah. It
Like,
was a shocking revelation.
I can't believe that was shocking. Like, but if you've watched Letterkenny, Gail is, as they describe her, she is upbeat and horny. And Melissa was not very upbeat, but she was equally horny and hitting on everybody. And the fact that she was in a wheelchair with muscular dystrophy,
I don't remember.
but she basically had an ailment that would not allow her to walk, and so she cruised around in a power chair with her whiskey in a sippy cup, and she enjoyed the show, and she made every band member feel like a rock star by hitting on them relentlessly. She made Jen feel like a rock star by hitting on her relentlessly. Like,
We pet a dog in Tahoe.
she shooed me off because she was hanging out with a stripper in Tahoe and didn't want me around.
Yeah, that went differently. That didn't go the direction. Actually, it did go the direction we thought it would. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Tell you off air about that one. All right, so I say we go ahead and hit one more song.
Wait, can we talk about the death fact?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm sorry.
Because that was what I didn't really hear. I only heard part of it.
Okay, and Ellie's death fact was a large number of people, 50% or 30 to 50% of grieving people experience hallucinations,
Okay.
being triggered by smells, songs, and other core memories being unlocked.
Okay. The very first thing that comes to mind is Twilight.
What? Okay, go ahead and explain
Okay,
that.
no. You love Twilight, so I thought you would maybe appreciate this.
That is a vicious and senseless rumor grounded in hearsay, rumor, and conjecture.
So in the second one, Edward leaves and he's like, I don't want this anymore. fuck off. And he leaves, and she's devastated, you know. So she gets herself into like this crazy, dangerous situation, and like the floating head appears over here, you know, telling her like, "Leave. What are you doing?" You know. And she's like, "Wow, that worked. I'm gonna put myself in another stupid situation so I can see him again." Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what happened. He wasn't. Well, he's dead technically, but he wasn't like dead.
He's
But
undead.
she was grieving. I hate that movie. That particular movie is the worst of the fucking bunch.
They are all the worst.
Listen, you can try to lie. You can lie your way through this if you like, but it's okay to admit that Twilight is your favorite.
Twilight is not my favorite. I liked one of them because they all fought.
That's the very last.
There is a random noise outside of our studio, which is just our garage here.
Super professional.
Super pro. So, you know, I 30 to 50%. So 1/3 to 1/2 of people experience hallucinations while grieving the loss of a loved one.
I get that. I can see that.
I don't know if I've really hallucinated, but then again, you know, if it's just a mild thing, you wouldn't know.
I've had weird things happen. Never like hallucinated, like in the Bella example there, actually seeing somebody, but like I've had moments where I was like, oh, somebody's visiting, you know, like we had ferrets, and when the last one died, he had a toy. It was a little ball, a spell in it that he liked to play with, and it was sitting up against the wall. It had been there for months. Like I couldn't move it. It was there, and he'd been dead for a long time, and I was alone. Windows and doors were closed, and the ball moved, and the little bell jingled, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I'm alone, and what the hell? But then I realized, you know, it's Piper coming over. But like, I didn't hallucinate that, but there's probably a very logical explanation for what happened that night. But I'm just going to choose to ignore it because I don't want to.
You know, in my more serious moments of missing my mom or Abe, like, you know, I'll see people that look more like them. Like I'll believe I see them for just a flash in a second, you know. And of course, with my mom, that's, you know, a little more common. I mean, she was a 50-year-old white woman with native blood, so, you know, my mom was not the most uncommon looking person. You know, 5 foot tall, so on and so forth. Abe, on the other hand, it only happens when I see people in a wheelchair.
The guy at Circle K, or you see him around town, every single time there's a guy in a wheelchair, he rolls around. I see him most often at Circle K, and every single time I see him, it's the wheelchair. That's all it really is. I see him out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, what? Oh, okay. Okay.
See, even before Abe passed, I saw that guy around.
We get them confused.
And so I refer to him as not Abe. Like, I don't care what the guy's name is, he's not Abe. Because when Abe was around, and like I'd see him, and I'd, you know, be getting ready to like pull over or something real quick. Hey, my boy needs a ride, you know. You know.
This poor guy is just random people pulling over, the same random person pulling over like a creeper at him and then taking off. Sorry.
Like maybe he wanted a ride. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. I'm like tired.
There's like that time JBD like picked up that guy because he swore it was Mike Love. And it wasn't him. He didn't realize it until like guy's name was Mike apparently because he answered to Mike. Yeah.
If someone is nice enough or dumb enough to give you a ride, you answer to whatever they think your name is. As long as they're not trying to kill you, you just need to get where you're going.
Okay, now as far as would you get into a car with JBD because you
I have.
no, but
not knowing him.
yeah, like he just pulled up. You don't know this guy from out and was like, hey, yo, Jen.
If you knew my actual name, I'd probably be less likely to get in a car with you if I didn't recognize you, because I'd be like, what? Who are you? And I mean, odds are pretty good I'm not going to recognize you. unless I've talked to you more than once. But I don't know.
Well, John picked him up, and he called him Mike and was like, "Hey man, you need a ride?" And he was like, "Sure." So the guy got in, and the guy's like, "Hey man, where do I know you from?" He was like, "From Dominic." And he's like, "I don't know a Dominic." And he explained Dominic to him. He's like, "Yeah, I know. Still got nothing." And John realized like 2-3 minutes in that he didn't know this guy. This is a different dude he done picked up.
Well, he knows him.
And so, JVD being JVD, he's like, "No, I played it off." Like, I was just like, this guy doesn't remember me. Like, that's how I played it until he got out. And I'm like, holy fuck, I have no clue who that guy. I just gave some dude named Mike, who looks like another guy named Mike, a ride.
Who do you think was more freaked out in the situation? Because the guy got in the car. I mean,
Los Banos was a small town. John was the pizza delivery guy at the time. So there's a good chance that they had run into each other. So maybe this guy hadn't seen him. Hey, this cat knows my name. Okay, I think he's that guy that occasionally brings pizza over Saturday nights. Like,
but why would I be like, why do you remember my name? You just dropped a pizza off at my house one time. Like, why do you remember my name?
well, but then
I don't like it.
you know the deal though. If you go out partying and stuff, which in our younger days we did. Like, how many times would someone walk up to us and start be like, "Hey," and we're just like, "What's going on, man?" Like, so it happened to me today at Walmart. Some super tall dude came up to me, and I feel so bad because I have no recollection of who this cat was. None. Zero. And that's not like me. Super tall, goatee, which, I mean, could have been there or not last time. And, like, he asked where something was, and I direct him to it. And then he's like, "Hey, Dave, how are you?" And I'm like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" "I'm good." "Great." And so we get to talking, and he's just like, "Hey, man, I mean, I'm not really on Facebook much. I don't really, like, do the socials thing, but I lurk. And, like, that's really cool what you're doing with, like, the wrestling and stuff. Like, you're a manager." And I'm like, "Okay, ain't watching that close. I'm a commentator, but yeah." I was like, I guess I work for 4 companies now, so.
Okay.
Nothing. Got nothing. Didn't.
So you'd have to flip through your friends. How do you sort by tall people?
By height. Is there a Facebook friend filter by height? Like, I wonder. Mike Vanek has shown up. Even Van Dog. Hey, Veronica, hiding back there being quiet. Mad that pointed you out probably out there stylish at the Glitch Kill show. Feel bad. Rivy show's on right now. We're missing Gershok.
Oh. I
knew Wolfie wouldn't be up that late. Like, I was like, okay, if he puts him in the middle, we can go. And then I was like, I mean, Wolfie just, like, I want to see Glitch Kill too, but Wolfie just saw Glitch Kill.
True.
So.
Never met Scott McGriff.
Wolfie has never met Scott McGriff. Oh my God. That is a horrifying project. Wolfie and Scotty McGriff will have their own show.
They'll have their own show. It won't make any sense. But they'll have it.
Fuck. So, all right. So, if any of you listening out there in the comments, like, be it live or, listening back on Pirate Flag Radio or watching on the Lunch Hour YouTube and hopefully soon the Pirate Flag Radio YouTube, have experienced hallucinations while grieving. Shut up. I was going to let it go. Hallucinations.
All right, Sean Pepper.
While grieving heart shingles is there. So, all right, we'll go ahead and play us another song. Let's go ahead and play something brand new to both of us.
Well, I mean, that song was brand new.
Another song brand new to both of us. Another band brand new to both of us.
Oh, that's not the name of the band. Oh, I'm sad. That's okay.
So, all right, this is a band that was turned on to me by Erica Kirkland. Lunch Hour was back as of last week, so I put out the cry, "Hey man, who's got new music? I already got Glitch Kill and Hellheart. Who's got what?" Well, a lot of people liked my post and a lot of people commented. I couldn't get everybody, within the time, and so I went ahead and was like, "All right, I'll play who I got." Well, the next morning I wake up and Erica Kirkland was like, "Hey, I know I'm a little late, but if you need some new tunes, here's one the band Aware put out a new album last Saturday. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and head there because I was like, okay, cool. I need to ask if I can, if I can play it. So I reached out to the band. They friended me. They gave me a little bit of info. We are aware.
I'm aware. So it's not the band Aware. It's just Aware.
No, the band Aware is just their tag on social media because Aware is probably already taken. So hard-hitting rock music from Modesto, California. Aware is a high-energy, hard-hitting 5-piece rock band from Modesto, California, known for their unique fusion of rock and alternative sounds. They have a heavy sound matched with powerful dual vocals, melodic dual guitar work, and a hard-hitting rhythm section that'll leave you wanting more. With dynamic performances and thought-provoking lyrics, Aware connects deeply with audiences, tackling themes of self-discovery and unity. Their captivating stage presence and original music has been making waves, earning them a growing fan base and recognition in the local scene. If you're into raw, authentic music that pushes boundaries. Established in 2021, frontman Fatal V, which is the singer/guitar player, paved the way for the band that we have today for his undying passion to make his message heard. As the inaugural winners of the Boardwalk's Battle of the Bands in Orangevale, California, it's hard to ignore the impact that the band is making across California. Catching the attention of radio personality Mikey Angeline, the band was interviewed on the Sac 98 Rock Instagram Live. They have played the historic Whiskey A Go-Go 3 times, twice in support of Babylon AD, that's pretty cool, and once opening for Slaughter, that's hella cool. They combine a lot of their influences, which include Avenged Sevenfold, Van Halen, Skid Row, 3 Days Grace, Alice in Chains, and everything classic and modern your ears desire. The band joined forces with producer Jordan Lawn of Someplace Studios to release their first EP, Taking Back What's Mine, in spring 2025. Their first single, Simple, catches the listener's attention with distorted guitars, booming bass, beautiful harmonies, and an addictive chorus that will get stuck in your head. The song has been included on radio stations such as COAR Radio Show and Wild Dogs Radio. The band worked together with the Los Angeles community by featuring Simple on a digital CD compilation, Aid for LA, to raise funds for the firefighters during the recent LA wildfires. Their upcoming single, which is the one we'll play tonight, Taco Truck Burrito, is a fan favorite that conveys the lighthearted side of their music, creating the perfect mix of dedication and levity.
Happy at Skid Row.
You mean Slaughter?
No, Skid Row. Tell me I was stuck Skid Row. Sebastian.
Oh, the influences. Sorry, you get in a read through and
I was listening.
See, I'm glad you were listening because I'm just like, oh man, I didn't realize what an in-depth
There's a lot here.
and big bio they have. And actually, that's impressive. When you go to their website, which is thebandaware.com. That's www.thebandaware.com. They have a tremendous website, beautiful electronic press kit. That bio is interspliced with great web design. These guys are doing it right. They're doing it very professionally.
We, on the other hand,
We're not
are
doing
drinking.
are drinking and playing music, and then we're gonna talk about some dudes' DMs.
We are unprofessionally playing your very professional music.
Yep. So here we go. Taco Truck Burrito by Aware. And Wolfie liked it, so that's a good start.
Oh, that was the song you were listening to.
Mm-hmm.
2 clips.
And that was Aware with Taco Truck Burrito, straight out of Modesto, California. What'd you think?
That was fun. That was nostalgic. Everything about, like, you can close your eyes, don't watch the video, don't look at, they're obviously not from the 80s and so on and so forth, but you can hear the influences that you had read off in the bio and stuff.
All of them.
I didn't see Sebastian Bach, but if you get Sebastian Bach to guest, I'd be totally in.
I'm sure they would. Like, I don't think anybody would turn that down. Even people who don't like Sebastian Bach, it's gonna be pretty cool to have him on the track.
It would be cool. He's probably kind of a dick, so good luck with that. But I'd be excited.
But no, that was a lot of fun. I've got that chorus right.
Had I not just had a burrito, I may have wanted a taco truck burrito.
Those of you on Private Flag Radio, you can't see it, so you gotta go to the YouTube.
Oh,
But at the end, they were toasting like with burritos, like doing the arms through like a champagne glass. Wait, like this. For those of you who can't see,
that was a bad idea.
you should have screenshotted that shit.
I mean, we could recreate it. That's methily.
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 So
Methily, that's different.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to the fact I was unaware of Aware, and as soon as I went to their page, I saw a lot of familiar faces were checking them out, commenting on their stuff. So I'm like, cool, all right. And those are all prominent people in the Modesto music community. So I was like, hey, I'll check that out, and that was a lot of fun. I'm really glad. I'm glad Wolfie liked it. Like, that's always helpful.
That checks out, though. He's a big fan of AC/DC and things along those lines. And the
rock and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll. Not in this era necessarily, but he likes the classics. He likes Smoke on the Water. Not that was Smoke on the Water, but I keep putting my hand in front of the light, and it makes everything dark. And we're just going in and out. Anyway, wow, 9.4%, huh? Okay.
Oh, we're about to hit the best part of the show to be drunk.
That's why we do this later.
So, final assessment on Aware?
I enjoyed it. I'm now aware of Aware.
Can't wait to see those guys and gal a lot. All right, so now comes everybody's favorite part of the show, or at least it's our new favorite part of the show.
My favorite part because I can say horrible things about it that deserve it.
Where's my design?
I don't know.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Have I messed this up? Nope, there it is. All right. So this is the part of our show where we out some creeps in a brand new feature that we just started last week called Stay Out of That Girl's DMs. Hey, that was better than expected.
I know. I like how you turn the whole camera towards you.
That wasn't actually my intention. I don't know why I do that. You got it going on tonight. You've already got compliments on your hair. Them thangs is stanging tonight.
Oh, Ellie.
Yeah, like
I couldn't stop looking at it. I'm
like I'm shocked we didn't get booed by Ellie for your boobs not hanging out enough.
She did ask to see them. This is Facebook.
Recently?
This is a wholesome.
Wait,
It was in the comments.
I didn't.
How did you, of all people, miss that?
It's not on my comments on my phone and in the
Well,
chat.
it was right there. Whatever.
Where we gotta go back to the design.
This is a wholesome social media platform.
I'll see what I can.
Right.
I'll see what I can get for you after the show, Ellie. See what I can get. I know we owe you one, but you owe us too. Like you're supposed to be quid pro quo here. Like, matter of fact, I think you agreed first, but So anyway,
Let's do some shit about some awful people.
all right. I think I'm gonna start with the one that's not so awful. No.
We start off slow and build.
All right. So in the world of online dating and just the ability to hide behind a computer, dudes have gotten to where they'll say some shit. All right. Like, I am ashamed to be a dude some of these times. Like, there are those posts out there, don't be ashamed to be a man. And most of the time I'm not. And then my friends send me shit like this.
should be.
which inspires me to do this with you guys here on the lunch hour on Pirate Flag Radio, WPFR. So men will just either on dating sites or on via private message reach out to ladies. And there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. I'm going to start by giving y'all an example of the right way. And I'll see if you concur, because Jen doesn't usually get to see these beforehand, because I just reach out to all my hot friends and get these DMs. I'm like, yo, you got any creepy DMs for me? And I'm reaching out.
You met any creepy dudes lately?
Yeah, you met any creepy dudes lately besides me? Like I even tell them, I can't. That's always one of my closing lines. I can't be the only creep in your DMs, dude. Like, come on.
There's got to be more. There's a lot of people out there. Odds are not on. Odds are not on your side.
May the odds be ever in your favor. So, fuck, you had a good one too, but you deleted the fuck out of it. No, and actually, one of the girls I hit up today told me that. I was like, yo, you got any creepy DMs? I know you do, because you do OnlyFans and shit. And she's like, I just delete them.
That's not fun.
And I even told her, I was like, look, if you get one today, send me that bitch. All right? Like, yeah, if you're watching out there, you know who you are, because I try not to out these people. These ladies are nice enough to give us DMs. The worst thing I would want to do would be to get more creeps after these chicks. I mean, it would get us content
for this, but not good for these people.
Oh, God. What if, like, dudes want to start getting featured?
Oh, please want to be featured on here. We'll splice you in here.
Yeah.
We'll have a conversation.
Yeah. We can talk directly to you. We can point out the good and the bad. So speaking of the good and the bad, here is what I would consider some of the good. All right. Do you want to read first? Or you want me to read first?
I'll read first. It'll be fun.
All right. Once again, that's the wrong. Okay, hang on. Full screen that.
This is Eddie. He's 34 and he likes you. Your whole aesthetic is intoxicating. You're someone I want to create a beautiful Victorian fantasy with. Right there.
Yeah, but you know.
Okay, so I'm curious what that means. Is this complete with like dysentery and shit like that? Like,
wait. Of all the Victorian era fantasies you go with, your opening line is dysentery.
They didn't have air conditioning.
Shitting yourself to death.
And there's a mosquito eater floating around. Okay. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. I would like more details. Like, what does that mean? Does that mean dysentery? That was going on the Oregon Trail. That was before. Or actually, I don't know if
That was
it was
after.
before.
Victoria, or
That's after?
the Oregon Trail was
awful.
the Oregon Trail was after the Victorian era.
Wow, it didn't get any better. So, I would like more details. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
Her take on it was that almost got her. Like, she was like, I almost swiped on it because I was like, you know, she was like, I'm not into dude, but he wasn't a douchebag about it.
As for last week's episode, he was not a cunt about it. Thank you for not. being that.
I don't think we'll ever beat that.
No, nothing's ever gonna top that. But if you can, send it in. Let us know.
All right, you ready to move on to some
Moving
creeps?
on.
And here is the wrong way to go about things. Oh, wait, no, that's him again.
That's it.
All right, let's full screen this.
Richard Johnston.
Richard Johnston. Ellie, you have an incredible dark side that I like a ton. You are gorgeous and I love horror, but I am a kind, caring dom with a dark and dirty side.
You know what? You started off okay, and then you fucked it all up for yourself. I kind of feel like that's the alpha male thing, or like I'm a good guy. You shouldn't.
The I'm a nice guy thing.
Yeah. You shouldn't maybe have to say that. Maybe don't come right out and say that.
You don't think that should be a part of the initial contact?
No, probably not. But I mean, if you're shooting your shot and you're swiping through and all that, maybe, yeah.
Okay. Usually at this point in the night, you're not pulling that.
Yeah, I know. Maybe Maybe just don't right now. Wait, I didn't look at him. He's like 70.
Yeah, no, that was where I was gonna go with this. Is
He's probably not that old, but still.
Someone I spoke to that is a regular contributor to this column told me that the younger dudes are the ones that make an effort.
That's interesting how the generation tide has changed. The generational tides have changed.
Well, yes, but get this. So the dudes that are roughly around my age bracket, mid to late 30s to mid to late 40s, like general bracket, all right? Like within that decade, because like her average hit is like between like, I mean, I've seen across the board, but like the ones that she normally sends me that are funny are dudes that are like 35 to 45. And those are the dudes that say the unhinged dumb shit.
I wonder why. Why? Is it the upbringing? Because I'm trying to find a nice PC way to say this. In the 90s were unhinged. I use that word constantly, but they really were. Like, you could say anything, you could do anything. Like, there were no fucking rules at all.
Yeah, that was when society kind of jumped off that ledge.
Yeah, and then it kind of reeled it back in with the 2000s a little bit. But I wonder if that's why.
Okay. Now that being said, this motherfucker, like you said, looks like 70.
He doesn't look that old. Richard Johnston, I feel bad that I said that about you. You're probably not that old.
Probably in the 60s, late 50s, early 60s.
50s-ish.
But anyway, like they at least start, because some of these dudes that I'll pull up later, they just go. Like they give you granted, this is one paragraph. And if this was FetLife or something like that, I could see going, because that's what you're there for. You're not there on FetLife to like go pick up people for ice cream socials specifically. Like you might want to start that way, but there's an end game there if you're on like something like that.
Maybe there's less to lose. You're older, presumably you're divorced, whatever. You have kids. You're not looking to start a family and continue your last name or that gross shit.
Madam J says that went south fast.
It did. It really did. I don't know.
Oh wow, okay. I did not see Ellie say, "Let me see them boobies." But you know what? She could have been talking to either one of us at this point.
That's true.
She's like, when I used
Can you
to.
please
Can you clarify whose boobies you want to see? While we go ahead and pull up this next creepy DM. All right, it's your turn to read this one.
Oh, I'm reading.
Yeah. I like reading.
I like
Okay.
Shane. Surprisingly 47. You don't look that old. Whatever. Maybe that's an old picture. Who knows? You smile like a Republican. Do you fuck like one? What does that mean? Shane, what does that mean?
I'm really like, okay, like because that's very short.
Yeah, there's
Straight
a
up.
lot to it.
Like, you smile like this, do you fuck like it as well? Okay. First, okay, let's read Shane's bio for as much as we can, because there's the X and the heart in the middle of it. Active, healthy lifestyle, but also have a problem with carrot something Oreos. What the fuck?
Something is an important word.
Carrot candy Oreo.
What the fuck does that mean?
Have and a few bad tattoos.
There's more than a few. Isn't there?
Lately, for 2 daughters, we laugh. Born and raised in San Luis Obispo, so I'm half beach bum and half country. Family is important. Blah blah blah. So like, okay, it sounds like he's one of these right-wing alpha males.
Hey, candy what or carrot what Oreos? First of all, that's the mystery of the night.
Ellie says both.
The second mystery that I would like to clear up from last week, circling back, is that what do you get if you wait? What happens if you've lost 25% of your roof? Is that what the question
Yes,
was?
yes. What do you call it when you lose 25% of your roof?
Oof. Oof. I googled that.
That was a pretty nice drum roll
Thank
there.
you. I wanted to circle back before I forgot because there's a very good chance I would forget. So back to this douchebag. So, Carrot, what Oreos? Carrot.
And he has a problem with them.
I thought that was gonna be like translucent, like you see through it.
No. It
It's
looks
not.
like it from here, like it should be.
You just had to see my head. For me to not see anything.
So, comments on that. Madam J, what in the actual fuck? Mike Vanek, what the fuck? Fucking shit. And then Ellie Von Grimm, I spent so much time on Google over that. Jen found it in like 3 minutes, dude.
I just typed it
Like I started like doing show prep and like going through, because I will say this, and it is mostly just like 4 of you. Thank you for all the creepy DMs. Like I reached out to some chicks today. I'm like, dude, you've got your boobs half out all the time. Like you're rather friendly. You gotta have some creepy ones. One of them was just like, I used to model, and so then they were unhinged, but I've deleted all those by now. Like now my friends list is pretty locked in. Like
You're using Unhinged with Wild Abandon.
I was utilizing. I was commenting or
hair and face. So anyway, to wrap it up on Shane, what the fuck are Carrot something Oreos? He's not a bad looking guy.
But what does do you fuck like a Republican mean? Do you screw us?
You screw people over?
Like you fuck hard, like fucking people over hard. And then if it's a knock, like, are you just like gonna do missionary and lay there and?
But like, please don't bring politics into this. There's enough of that.
Well, and then
bombarding me everywhere. I don't need that in my life, in my dating life that I don't have. Goodbye, Shane. We're hiding you.
all right. Next. Oh fuck.
Oh.
I forgot about this motherfucker. This dude, for those of you who are not watching on YouTube and are listening on Pirate Flag Radio, this guy looks like the standard, could be like in the 1970s, could be Mexican or Asian villain type cast, like thug.
Like a Charlie. Oh God, Charlie Chan.
Yes.
Got had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
the hat.
like, I mean, his name's Jesse. So I'm not 100% sure. Like, I would guess Hispanic, but he's got the mustache.
Like a Fu Manchu.
Yeah, he's kind of got a Fu Manchu going. He's got the one eyebrow raised. He is bald, like clean.
He is also 47, the same age as Shane, and they have clearly lived very, very different lives.
Clearly, yeah, Shane was very fit. This guy, not so much. All right, his comment to our suggester is, and this is all spelled incorrectly. Like seriously, there's out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. 1, 2, 3 of them are spelled incorrectly.
Upright.
He got I right.
That's true.
All right. Damn, what's up? Can I have you? Okay. Now, that in itself, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna bring out the water spray bottle for this.
Oh, you were gonna bring out the no
I
bottle?
can't handle it.
Carrot cake Oreos.
Oh, that's a lot less fun.
Oh.
I don't
Oh, Ellie said, what's the fucking answer? It's oof.
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 You lost 25% of your roof. Assuming you lost the first part of your roof.
Well, if this guy was spelling roof, it'd probably be with a U. Well, it'd probably be RUFE, so it's still.
It'd be roofy.
It's still
That checks out.
That checks out. All right, but the best part of this guy's thing is his bio. It's not that he
didn't even read
misspelled 3 out of 7 words. So he's already operating behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a store. If you got time, I will tell you. But serious, looking for an honest, loving, beautiful woman I can accept, can't read that word, like me, and looking for and wanting off. That could, what life here on this world together, the good, the bad, and the very bad, and the beautiful moments. With that said, Thug Life face.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of feel bad that we've made fun of this guy a lot.
Why?
I'm not sure why. Because I don't know. Sometimes I have a conscience and it kicks in at weird times, not appropriate times.
Ellie's comment on this was Jesus.
This guy's just looking for someone to share his life with, but he can't have her. Okay.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. The store, and it's the misspelling. Like he's got a store, like
He's got a story.
you know.
Store E, like Wall E.
Right. I know what he meant.
Why am I defending this?
Because you feel bad.
I feel bad. But maybe take a different picture. Take the phone away.
If this was in all caps and we didn't have a picture and you asked me who wrote this, my money would be on Squeezy Jibs.
I happen to see I see nothing. I do not follow Squeezy Jibs. And occasionally I see that picture you took of Wolfie where he looks like Squeezy Jibs.
Squeezy Jibs is back, dude. He just posted about when he was Disturbed's sound guy, or when he was the fry cook for Disturbed.
I happened to see it like somebody else posting, it wasn't him, about the Wendy's thing when he went to like a bunch of states to get all the free nuggets. And then Wendy's commented. Wendy's herself commented.
So anyway, this guy may have started with pure motives on this app, but no, when he just went with "damn, can I have you?" like he lost my sympathy. He can look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis, and that is where he will find my sympathy.
You started good. You started thinking with the wrong head. Let's move on.
Okay. Next. Oh, wait. I want that one.
Mm-hmm.
I want that one so bad. You want it? Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, are you sure?
I was just hoping it was that guy, and knowing fully well it's not. James Blackburn. Hey there. I just want to say that me and my girlfriend find you incredibly gorgeous looking.
Why do I got to be the girlfriend?
Because you're sitting next to me.
Yeah,
God, I can't even talk. Okay, I don't think that's that bad. If that's the thing you're into, cool. I mean, this isn't that bad, actually.
Okay.
Here's
I got you that this isn't that bad. Like it's not asking for
what do they look like? They're just regular looking white people. I mean, these are nondescript white people.
So here's the thing. In talking to one of our contributors last week, Lorelai, she told me that she'll get that one a lot. Like, hey, my girl likes you, or hey, me and my girl like you. And then after talking to him for a while, she realized there's no girl.
Ew. Don't lie. Don't lie. That's weird.
So I mean, to open with this, when the couple at the bar buys, offers to buy you a drink type shit, and then you look over and it's like, no. All right. We got 2 more. We got 2 because that one
wasn't that.
And it wasn't unremarkable.
No.
I don't think this next one is either. Oh wait, no.
It's the one you wanted?
I'll let you have.
You can have that one. That's fine. I just saw the name and I was like, oh, I hope it's that guy. But it's not.
Okay.
I hope it's not that guy.
Go. Wait, what? We got more comments in here.
You have to scroll down.
You know, you're not the only one who's been drinking here.
Maybe the onions. My onion burrito.
We need a producer. Go back to kindergarten. Yeah, it's a weird place. Ellie says she gets couples a lot too.
I get that. I mean, I don't know. Is that a thing that like it's something that people filter by? Because that looked like a messenger thing. That wasn't
Mhm.
like a Tinder type of deal.
Right.
So that's kind of different. Okay.
As far as the couples thing goes, like if you're a couple that's into that, I could see you, especially if people say they're interested in men and women. Like, why not go that? As a matter of fact, a lot of times girls are more interested. Girls that are interested in girls are more interested in the girl.
Yeah.
Like, we have this issue.
Do we?
Nah, because it's cool. Like, but like I like it. I like watching you blush and get all, you know.
Oh my
Yeah, it's cute.
Let's move on to Enoch.
No. Enoch's last.
Oh, okay.
Enoch's last. Like, I'll let you double dip because I want this one so bad. Because I woke up to this. I woke up to that one.
He's gonna DM this guy.
No. Okay.
Okay, so this one's what?
That's what this is more about. This one didn't comment or anything, but like even the our regular contributor that sent this to me was like, all right, he didn't say anything, but look at this motherfucker.
He didn't say anything. Oh, okay.
Like he didn't.
Just like a swipe.
He didn't mess this. Yeah, this is on your option. This is an option.
Oh, okay. This is Stevie Ray. He's 35. Women and money, the motherfucking root beer of all evil.
What?
Let's fucking parlay. I don't understand anything.
Okay, he likes. Okay, let me
hope-
break it down for you. He
Okay.
likes women and money,
Yeah.
which I mean, I get that. Those are two of the better things in life. The motherfucking root beer of all evil.
That's accurate.
What? No, but he spelled evil backwards, like love evil. Like my dad used to joke that love is evil. You know, love and evil are the same, spelled backwards.
Crafty there. Let's fucking parlay.
Now, when he says let's parlay,
Like pirate parlay?
parlay. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna happen tomorrow.
Huh?
Tomorrow, I get to watch Trip Rogers fight a pirate.
Yeah.
Not only a pirate,
Pirates gonna
but the Dread Pirate. And he's gonna
Okay.
pick me up tomorrow too. So anyway, okay.
Anyway,
So
let's go back
so
to Stevie Ray here. He's 35. For those of you that do not have the benefit of seeing this human,
there's only one thruple I'm into. LOL. And we know, and you're only in one.
Stevie Ray, Stevie B. So Stevie Ray.
If it was Stevie B, and she said she should have swiped right.
She definitely should. Okay, so Stevie B, he has a lot of piercings. For those of you that cannot see this, you have the benefit of not being able to see this thing. He has a lot of facial hair, and it is crafted and shaved into patterns that are somewhat tribal, perhaps Maori. I should know this by now.
Polynesian, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, he's got a lot of eyebrows, and they are
Oh,
also
wow! Look
very
at those
well-
eyebrows, dude.
very well done.
Like no, what chicks draw on, he just done did.
Someone has been threading. He's got the Jamie Madrox eyebrows though, like they really go up.
And he's got the mirrored shades.
Not Jamie Madrox.
I was about to say, did you just score a point for this guy?
So yeah, this guy has said absolutely nothing. It's just one of those, hey, this guy exists in your life.
Madam J says, For the people who can't see this, consider yourself grateful. I wish I did a better down under accent because I was so
That's accurate though. Not your down under accent that you didn't try, but that is accurate. Stevie Ray, if that is, you know what, someone will think that's their thing.
He reminded
No.
me of that guy Vegas Nick or something that's famous for being rich and ridiculous.
That could be a lot of people.
I get it though, like this typecast kind of guy because he's got the tattoos, he's rocking a camo shirt. It looks like he's doing the Cuban Pimp. Like he's got a button-down camo cutoff sleeve jacket.
Like the Castro thing going on.
Yeah, he's doing like the revolution. Yeah, the Che Guevara, the Fidel Castro, as it were.
I can't tell what's on his head. It's a hat.
It's a beret.
So he's
Or not a beret, a Kangol.
It's a thing that it's red and it's on his head. No. We swiped whatever direction means
no. All right, and the one I've been sitting on.
All right.
So this has a backstory to it. So like I have 2 regular contributors. Like I said, we've had 4 throughout the course of this, in the 2 weeks we've done it. And thank you all. Thank you all for when I say, yo, you got any creepy DMs for me? You're just like, oh boy.
Thank you for holding on to the creepy dudes. Holding space for the creepy dudes so that we can all laugh.
Well, and 2 of them inspired the segment. Like, because, I mean, you know how this would go. I'd get them from them, and I'd come home and be like, oh, my God. Look at this shit. Look what was just sent to me by said friend. Like, I'm waiting for the day when this show gets more views and we have more people watching, and you start getting creepy DMs because
No one sends me creepy DMs.
Like, you don't get creepy DMs. There's been one time somebody we knew friended you and then reached out to you 2 times.
There's been at least one that I can think of. I don't think we're thinking of the same person. We might be now, but that was a specific Facebook post.
There was that specific Facebook post.
That was different.
And then there was also that one guy that we know mutually that friended you and then DM'd you. And then within a day, or within a couple hours rather, messaged me and was like, hey, your wife sent me a friend request. And I'm like, really?
We love that person. Not in that way.
True, but it was still just one of those kind of funny moments.
It's not like. Let's get on to Enoch Lang here.
All right. So I woke up to this. Like this regular
Not in your
this regular contributor messages me these at random. She gets them, and if they are something we can run our mouths about, bam, they're in my inbox. Like, and that's immediate. And so this is Enoch. Enoch is 38. And I only wanted to post this because I feel this should be read in a man's voice.
What's the point of that picture?
Was there more to this picture, or is that literally it?
I don't know. That's all I can see.
I was asking said regular contributor
Okay.
that's in the comments.
If you're going to post little shorts like that,
rock it. Show
something.
Show the missile in the silo?
Yeah.
Okay. Enoch, 38. Ex-Special Forces SWCC. Look it up, you lazy sausages. Most of y'all females really can't hang with me. My group is too serious. We are all trained military and special ops. So, there's regular boys and there's men who go into battle and build businesses after their name. There is the wrong there. It's T-H-E-R. Should have been T-H-I-R. T-H-E-I-R. I've been drinking. Name. Yes. Self-made. Ellipsis. Company name is after me. And most likely you have nothing to say about yourself. Expect. I think he meant accept. How you looked good for the day. Ha ha. Me. Also an ellipsis. I'd rather look good in a battle, you freaking sausages. Ha ha. La Jolla is my surf spot.
Oh, there is a lot to unpack here, and none of it's in your shorts, my dude.
Said commenter or contributor says, God, this almost made me delete my account.
I get that. This guy would definitely punch you in the face behind a closed door. Why are we calling us sausages?
Well, he's talking about us dudes. Like, I'm the sausages.
Oh, but he's not talking to you. This guy has referred to this person as a sausage twice.
Okay, this is just his bio.
Oh,
He did not
okay.
comment.
Okay.
This is just the bio.
Oh my god. Too serious. So this guy is definitely going to kill you and get away with it because he knows how to.
At least that's what he's claiming.
Yeah. Oh my god. Self-made. What the fuck does that mean?
He's
You
an
are
entrepreneur.
Super military, but I'm self-made. Company name is after me. CB Builder.
Okay.
No, a Civvy Builder.
Okay, so Madam J says Navy Seabees are literally the aquatic version of the Army Corps of Engineers. There's nothing special forces about them.
Nothing special.
Owns his own company but cannot spell. Seems legit. At 5'7", way too fucking short for me.
Didn't even look at your height. That's cute.
Well, I mean, here's
He's
the
taller
thing.
than me, but still.
Here's the thing, though. First of all, with the guy's height, you always, unless you hit 6 foot or above, you add an inch on a profile. Like, let's be real. My joke has always been I'm 5'8" 3/4, 5'9". If anybody asks, I'm probably closer to 5'8".
I mean, really, I guess who's going to show up with a measuring tape
I mean, you
for
used
your
it.
height?
I would say you used it for different purposes when we got
Yeah,
together.
I hate this guy. Doesn't have kids. That's probably for the best.
Thankfully, there's no more of them.
This man is Enoch Lang.
And way too short to call anyone a sausage.
It's not Vienna sausage.
Was this all of his profile picture? Just his legs in some shorts looking like he's meditating. I
Yeah,
made bank
kinda.
off idiots like this when I was a Dom in Honolulu.
I get that.
I so want more stories of that, and we can work on that. I can even record it so it's not live and we can edit. Like, and maybe like we could do dark light, because I know you're thinking that you don't want your family to know. So like we could do the FBI lighting, like the true crime.
Change your voice.
No. Well, yeah, we probably should. That person's got a distinct voice. But anyway, so this guy, my thing, like I wake up in the morning and like, I turn off my work alarm, I stretch, I go brush my teeth, I start the coffee pot, I hop in the shower, and then I come back and I start putting my phones together. I check my phone usually. When this contributor sends me any kind of message, I'm pretty quick to check it out, because usually this person is here for my entertainment. They keep me laughing, they keep me thinking, they say nice things, like, or they give me shit like this. I took one look at this and got about 2 sentences in and was like, I'm not reading that until I get to the parking lot at work.
It's too serious. Too serious.
Okay. No, there was more to this. I crop their photos sometimes. That's fair. We'll talk. Good. And Madam J says that our contributor did a good crop job.
Still though, you're gonna wear little shorts like that, like it's the fucking 80s and you're Johnny Depp and whatever fucking movie I'm too drunk to remember right now.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, that one. No. Okay. Own it at least. Yeah.
Find a way. Stuff. All right. I'm about
Jones.
authenticity.
May or may not have stuff with a sock. Maybe you
Get a sock. Borrow a banana from the kitchen, bro.
banana for scale.
Yeah. Or just a banana for hiding some. I mean, dude, that's like when I go out in gray sweats, like I make sure I'm at least a half. Like got it. Otherwise, I just look ridiculous.
Otherwise, you just look like it's cold and you're wearing sweats. Because that's when you wear sweats, when it's cold.
Once y'all started
Oh
on the
my
great,
God.
hey, y'all have created this monster. All right,
Listen,
just saying,
society created this monster.
y'all.
Okay?
Y'all, but I don't give a fuck about society. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I care what you and about 2 other women think.
Wow, that was something.
What, that burp?
No, it wasn't impressive, but wow.
So
Better.
we're hoping we get some more crazy DMs because we always like to end on just the biggest car crash we can. And I think we fucking stepped up, knocked that one out the park.
I like the guy. I want someone to find that guy so we can fuck with him more.
Find out if he really is a cunt. All right. So in conclusion,
Oh my god, it's been an hour and a half.
gentlemen, shoot your shot. But learn how to do it with a little dignity, respect, and most importantly, just a touch of class. Because if you can't do those things, then you should do as we advise and stay out of that girl's DMs.
Again, we'll work on that when we're sober. Now
No,
it's
we-
not that time.
No, we won't. All right, we got one more song, then we're going to say our goodbyes and whatnot. So check it out. This is our friends from up in them there hills
Our friend.
called The Wake. Right here on the lunch hour, WPFR, Pirate Flag Radio. The runs is